It's showtime.
OnlySlabs.
Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. Welcome to a Comics Curing Cancer edition of OnlySlabs. How do I know it's OnlySlabs? Well, it's because this guy right here,
We
the
come
comic
with my
vet,
pants down.
joins me. Yeah, well, you know, hey, but you're here. That's the
here.
important thing.
It's true.
Great wall,
It's true.
the great no wall. That
Finally
when you
rested up
combine the
from
two together.
How you feeling? How are you feeling?
I am extremely stressed and running around, but fortunately I did get the chance to sleep 6 hours last night. So that was maybe a 6 hours if you count the hour I fell asleep here at the computer. Watching Insomniac stream.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was some high.
I got to double check. I still don't even know.
Awesome.
I don't know whether I won the Austin LeMay piece or somebody outbid me while I was asleep. But anyways,
DVH walk into that one?
I don't know.
All right,
that was a different one. I think on the early show. You're good. Anyways, You know what? We have a guest as usual. But this special guest, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Nathan from Shortboxed. Thank you for joining us. Shortboxed joining us this for the third year in a row for Comics Curing Cancer. We really appreciate you guys all over there and the support for Comics Curing Cancer. And just phenomenal partnership. So thank you so much.
So happy to be part of it. And as my first year, I've been thinking about this for the last couple of weeks and just really excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, we're going to say hello to the chat now, guys. Please hold back on the super chats today. I really appreciate you. Throughout the year, you guys have been phenomenal with the super chats going to help support Comics Curing Cancer and everything else. Today, if you'd like, the pinned up link, if you want to do a super chat, just go ahead and donate a little extra there or save it because we're going to be doing some blind pulls here for a moment. That's fine. We want to try to move this along because we have a lot of stuff to do today. A lot of slabs to get you guys, and I see the first super chat come right in right now. So, but that's okay. I'm not saying don't do it. I just don't feel obligated to do it. We got other things. We got things to do, but we still are going to do what we do, and that's of course play Romper Room.
Romper Bomper, Stomper Boo, tell me do. Magic Mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
Well, good evening, he said, because it was last night. Les Crucius stopping in early in the morning. Woohoo! Robert Monroe, yeah, cancer. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
John Kamek Avalon, hello. Shop for Comics. Good day. I woke up at my computer last night during Insomniac and Shop was on. Christina Payne, how you doing? DJ Wiz, DJ Wise. I'm sorry, DJ Wiz is completely different than DJ Wise.
Yeah, no, it's DJ Wise. Shout out DJ. Thank you for
stopping it for hellos. Cliff on Comics. Good day. I hope you had a great show. I actually slept in a little bit and missed Cliff's show, but I know he was in the capable hands of DJ Links. So, Hazu subbed and liked. Thank you so much. Glitter and Duct Tape. Hello. Zarobinsky Pulp Media. Thank you. Here we go again. Let's get it started. Yeah, right here. Absolutely. Drop them lyrics. El Green Machine. Hello. Marty Aleshko. Happy Slabber Day from Canada. Everyone can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Saw show. Absolutely. David Reese. Howdy y'all. Space Case Cards. Yo, happy Slabber Day. See, we've coined that term. Slabber Day now is an official thing because
lawyer up, baby. Lawyer up.
Yeah, trademark pending. Chuck Hensey, afternoon all. Papa Wheelie, can you do 40 now for slabs? No, they're gonna be $45 today, buddy. Heroes for Hire Comic Club, I started looking for group. I did it again. Let's fucking go. Time kick cancer's ass. Happy Slabber Day. Absolutely. Cat Fan Comics Man. Happy Slabber Day. May the comic soups everywhere. Kaboom, kapow, and a nasty villainous cancer, and everyone at every turn this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, Dead Zone Citizen. What's up, yo? Kenneth Bird. Hello. How are you? I don't like comics. I love them. Hey, from Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. Ben Parker. Hey, live chat. Timothy PJR, hello. Mr. Comics 89 reporting for duty. Happy Slabber Day, everyone. Let's see here. Collecting with Durs, driving home while watching. Thank you, sir. Keep your eyes on the road, though. Mad Spidey, waking up at stupid early in the morning from Australia, is here. It wouldn't be a show without Mad Spidey.
It's our man. He's our man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chaos and Comics. Hey-o! Ronnie Johnston. Hey. Wayne Deacon. If you love a bunch of coconuts, you lovely bunch of coconuts. Yep. There's our man, Dr. Von Hoots, Comics from the Spiral Dimension. Let's go. Let's see here. Going fast. Mr. Taylor Winder, the king of all nerds, saying hello. Maybe I'm live.
No, not at all.
Or I could be Memorex for all we know. But 21 years. CJ beat you on the sound wave. Oh, CJ did that because I was asleep, probably, but that's okay.
That's
More money for Comic Screen Cancer.
CJ's a good dude.
I just made $100 by not doing anything, by sleeping. Then let's see here. What do we got? There it is. Marty Lechko says a little help on all the shipping. Thank you so much. I will still give you a clip because that's what we do here. So this one's for you, Marty. Frog Brawler, good morning, everyone. Let's see here. Trying to go fast. Elon Race, first time catching one of these. Well, thank you, sir, and welcome. We'll try to be gentle. This one will, of course, be a little bit different than the usuals, but that's okay. Look at that. Somebody's lurking. Mr. Remy Q Studios, welcome, sir. Let's see here. Make sure I get everyone. I'm probably missing people's comments, but that's okay. Brother John. Oh, hello, brothers and sisters. Hello, thank you. Garth Wong. Hello, everyone. And Chris Bell. Good evening. Shattered Glass Comic Review says we're up to $27,850.
Nice. Go.
That's excellent.
Let's go.
Long way to 50K though, folks.
Dig deep.
Yeah, let's go. Hazoo 45 for what? Oh, we're gonna talk about that in just a second. Yeah,
you'll find out.
And Johnny 5 Alive. Hey now,
Johnny.
Aggressively relaxing. C3 baby. Let's fucking go. Who wants to fucking go?
AR, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, comic book countdown. Yo, to the Sultans of Slabber Day. Well, thank you. Yeah, make sure you add that Slabber Day because Sultans of Slabs is a taken thing.
Yeah,
we've actually had a Sultan of Slabs on the show.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Let's see here. Who else we got here? Dale of Suspense. Hello. 25 Perez through the mail. Greetings. Gary B, the casual comic guy, dropping in. Bat Dan. Austin LeMay swinging on through here. Great to have him. Phil Aileen, Synthetic Panels. Hello. And okay, I'm at the end of the chat. I hope I got everybody. Bobby De La Ghetto. If I missed anyone, totally unintentional, but time is of the essence of the show. We have lots of things to do. So here's what's going to happen. Here's on today's thing. I have 40 slabs. If you watched the Comic Screen Cancer preview show on that dude's channel Wednesday, you've seen 89 to 95% of the slabs that are here. Their range in value with the high end last slab, so the highest price on one of these slabs sold at $190 just last month.
Wow.
So the average slab value of all these slabs is approximately $63. Okay. $45 gets you a slab, is going to donation to a $45 donation to Comic Screen Cancer is going to get you one of these as a thank you. But here's how we're going to claim it. So first thing you do is you're going to put asterisk claim slab. You put that in the chat. Chris is going to write your names down. The first 40 people that do that, we'll then let you know who made the list. You can then go and make your payment while we're doing the show. And then partway through the show, we will start doing these. We have a wheel that has 1 through 40. We'll spin the wheel. That'll be the number. As you can see, they have numbers on them. We'll pull that number, and that's the slab that you get. That's how it's going to work today. That's our primary purpose of how we're raising money for comics curing cancer today. So go ahead and put those in there. Chris is going to be entering that in there. While you're doing that, I'm going to bring Nathan to the forefront and allow Nathan to give us his comic books origin story Cliff Notes version. Welcome to the show.
Well, thanks. Yeah, so Nathan Farenthold. I've been around. A lot of folks know me from Claim Sales, YouTube. I hang out with the Sands Group guys and Who Dat and all those folks. And recently, I've joined Shortbox as their general manager. So I've been, advising them. I was an early investor. Just love Gene and BJ and Ray and Kevin and all those guys over there. So I've been helping them this year. Help scale and grow some of their features. Sorry,
I'm just going to answer. I'm sorry. I'm just going to answer this real quick. Hazu, shipping is included globally. This is what our folks who've been paying the membership on this channel and paying the super chats throughout the year. All that has gone to fund our shipping budget, our supply budget for comics curing cancer, and then anything that's left over after the event gets dumped into our donation to comics curing cancer itself with the American Cancer Society. So you don't have to worry about shipping. It's a deal.
That's very generous. Yeah. Great. And yeah, if you ever want to interrupt me, go ahead. And if the chat wants to interrupt, I'll kind of try to keep an eye on that. I talk fast and got a lot to talk about. But yeah, so I've been at Shortbox for all. But I guess my origin story started way back. I was a little kid. My mom was getting her master's in library science, of all things, at the UT of Austin, University of Texas, Austin. So I got to spend a lot of time in the library while she studied. Very bored, obviously, little kid, but it was great because they had, I don't know, a comic book program there, but they had tons and tons of hardbound, classic comics in one section. And I lived in there and just read comic books. So these were the old, golden and silver age books. So, that was really where I developed my love for it. And of course, growing up as a nerd and, escaping into comic books, growing up. And then when I actually, was in college and had some money, started collecting, seriously. San Antonio was an interesting place. They had a lot of comic book stores, but, not a lot of conventions would come through and not a lot. So I never really got to experience comic book conventions and hanging out with other folks. It was kind of like a single collector. And it wasn't until I moved out to California about 25, 26 years
We have them all, Chris?
We're not quite at 40.
Okay.
Sorry,
I misunderstood you. Fine.
It's all
Go
good.
ahead.
Came out here, was able to actually start really collecting seriously and going to conventions.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm putting a banner together real quick so you can scroll so people know or joining know what's going on. Typing in the comments. Boom. Save and play. All right. So basically, since what we can safely say real quick here for everyone, if you've gone, since we haven't hit 40 yet, if you've gone ahead and typed your claim slab, you can go ahead and make your payment. That's fine. We'll verify that in a moment. You don't need to DM anybody. I have access to see all the payments, and I'll be verifying that while the show's going on. In the interim, we'll go back to Nathan and what this show does, and that shows some slabs. Show us your first slab that you brought with us today?
Sure. So talking about, being a nerd and really into the movies and comic books, I've been really into aliens, right? So getting the first, and turn my brightness down a bit. So, getting the very first Dark Horse, this is number 3. I'm looking for 9.8s in these, and actually just sent off my the number 1 and number 2. I do a lot. You can see from the back where I'm at, but pressing in a humidity chamber back there. So I like buying these higher grade and then getting them up to 9.6, 9.8. So my 1 and 2 is gone. So I've got my 3 right here, which will be next to crack. But just fantastic art. One of the few comic book movies that really follow the movie along. They're not taking any fiction from, changing the fiction of the movie, I guess. So you get to see all your favorite characters. But love the series, and the ones that came after are great as well. So a lot of famous, Bendis and different artists were involved in the 90s on these series.
That's great. I love the fact that you get your own humidity chamber set up too. That's awesome.
It's still so easy. It's so important to, especially when you're dealing.
Calm down, Chris. It's not a humidor.
I was going to say, do you keep your cigars in there too, like I do?
Yeah,
okay.
It would destroy them. No, it's the simplest process. It's a cup of boiling, distilled water. Put your book in there with a little towel. Obviously, it's on a little rack so it doesn't touch the water. And then overnight, the next morning, it's nice and supple. And throw it in the press, for a couple minutes on heat, and then let
moist
it press.
and supple.
Exactly, and you get really, really good results. I'm working on. Where is it? It's actually, I'm pulling it out today.
Moist and supple.
And we'll do some final pressing. But I found one of these in a collection.
Oh yeah, nice. Air Empire.
I'll put it up on my IG, but it had some really bad issues. Can't really see on camera with the bottom left here, and it's looking a million times better right now. So happy about that, and we'll be sending that off to see. That was just a weird find to find in my. I didn't even remember buying it, or just going through these mountains of books and cases of books I have. So next book.
They're asking, you said distilled water. You don't put any peroxide in there, do you?
No, the peroxide, I'm not quite into the chemical cleaning. So peroxide, typically you spray it on the book. It's you not pure peroxide, but you do a solution with water and you spray it on the book, and it's supposed to lighten the book. But the distilled water, really, you heat it up enough to where it's steaming a little bit, and you put it in the chamber. So that steam is kind of going throughout the book. If I read while I cross, I'm just reading the comments as well.
Oh, yeah. There's a. That's
sorry. I showed a raw book.
Yeah, that's all right. I said you did. Go ahead. I was curious about on the pressing side. That's always good, dude. Okay.
I'm happy. I could talk about pressing. I'm still a novice, right? So I still.
Yeah, we can talk about that another show.
But getting back to comics and slabs and like cool stuff that I love to collect. So. Back again to being a nerd growing up and reading books. I was really, really into Stephen King. So obviously,
yes,
a great series. Based upon the Dark Tower. There are a couple, and so I always look for these. I love these. This whole series. Very, very true to the book. The seven book opus of Stephen King. So just a really love this comic and the art. And if you ever read any of his books, especially later ones, he had some really great artists put full color illustrations inside the novels as well. So love that.
Real quick, Chris, how many slots we have left open?
We are currently at 25, so we have 15 slots.
15 slots.
I have 2 for Triple G, who requested 2, and the most recent one is Elon Rise.
Okay, Elon, did you want 2, or were you just double checking? Because I saw he didn't said to just double checking. So, but if anybody does want a second one, you're welcome to claim a second, third, whatever, until they're filled up. Just do us a favor and add claim second, or that way Chris knows for sure that you're not just double checking. So there you go. See, now we open it up there. So this one will claim a second. All right. We'll keep on going. Price point for a slot. Legion of Comics, it's scrolling across. It's $45 for a slot for the mystery slab. You're guaranteed something. It's not a donation and maybe you'll win something. It's a guaranteed you're going to get one of these. So, all right.
Zarabinsky's grabbing
Yep.
this.
No, Chris
Oh,
has got it.
got
We're
them
good.
all. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. Okay. All right. So getting back to the topic of personal
Yeah, go ahead,
life.
Chris. I'm sorry. We're gonna interrupt you again after.
That's all right. Keep interrupting.
Thomas, who's Zerobinski, I have him at my 8 spot. Do you want? Is this a second one you're now claiming?
Yeah. He's claiming it
Okay.
again. He's claiming this love again.
Just verifying.
And then,
yeah.
So just once we're done, Chris, just give me like a cut the throat signal, and I'll turn off our thing. And we'll announce it, and we'll keep it going. And we'll actually let Nathan talk now.
Okay. So I moved out California, really into video games, and was one of those lucky few who got to have a full career, almost 20 years in video games. So, if anyone from the Bay Area knows, we've got, Electronic Arts, Zynga. So I got to do the full gamut.
Atari used to be here.
Atari used to be here. I was started at a company called M-Player, which was one of the early 3D matchmaking services, like 96, 97. So I got to do lots and lots. I was lead community manager for a little game called Madden Football. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Never heard of it. Is Madden a thing?
Yeah, exactly. So got to handle the community for Madden and tournaments and hosted a whole bunch. It was a lot of fun. And so video games obviously are in my DNA. So love collecting, video game related comic books. So this is Blip number 1. You ever remember Little House on the Prairie? This was one of the characters from it. But, first appearance of a lot of video game characters. I actually forgot who's in this. Mario and Donkey Kong, their first comic book appearance. And this guy's name is Matthew Labertow. So just a really, really, really cool series of books. Always looking for a 9.8 if I can find it.
That's why that book is always so darn pricey. You get the first appearance of Mario.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's a very important book. So again, 9.8s are hard to find. And so I'm always looking for that. So video games, books, video games, and movies are important for me. And then we get to TV shows. So, and I was going to take these out, but I apologize for the noise. But one of my favorite comedies of all time, I quote it probably more than I do Borat, is the Trailer Park Boys. So finding a 9.8 for this is a pretty rare low print book. Is pretty cool. But I actually never even read it, but I just love the cover.
I'm sure not a lot of them were submitted.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just got fun
floating heads. Nice.
Exactly, on the back. So Trailer Park Boys, one of the funniest series of all time. Everyone I know I've introduced to you loves that show. So TV shows, movies, video games, and then we get into memes. So I'm not going to show the raw book where it came from. We got to save a copy of it, but I love buying just really low grade, torn up, missing cover versions of this book, and you'll see why. And then sending in a single page. It's one of my hobbies. I probably have 4 or 5 of them now. Especially working at Shortbox, we have them come across the marketplace, and so I snag them as they come across. Again, missing covers 1.0, as long as they have this page. So this is World's Finest Comics number 153. Does anyone in the chat know why this book is
this the slap?
It's the slap. So the famous I'm backwards here. Batman slapping Robin book. Love getting this book for $20 or $30, pulling this page out and getting it slapped. So I don't know if I'm being blasphemous here or making a massive faux pas. It's a slab, but it's not a full book. But
it's a comic book slab. That's
exactly. It's a great gift for folks, especially if they're not into comic books. It's kind of like a gateway drug for getting people into it, because these frame well and these are fun to have, and people instantly get this meme. So again, one of my favorite things to collect.
Nathan, before you put that down, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of that blue label?
Oh, sorry about that.
It's been a while. It's been a while since we had a page, but what a page that is, man.
Yeah. So it's funny. You'd think so. It says Batman slapping Robin panel, right? Obviously, that's the important part of it. But above that, there's a Lex Luthor appearance, which is apparently more important than what makes this book. And I think people are catching on now because these are now even like a 1.0 super low grade are like $60, $70 now on eBay. So I think people are starting to catch on to this. And I start seeing these pop up. I thought I had an original idea, but I'm starting to see these now pop up on eBay, just the page itself. So, so a really cool, fun thing that I do with that one. And then we start getting into when you talk about what do you really collect and what are you really into, and who's your favorite character and all that stuff. It's Wolverine. So some of I really love some of the best covers of Wolverine. Obviously this one where these two characters are meeting up. Love this cover. I used to have a print of it somewhere, but I think I took it down. On the right side of this one, Wolverine appearance, right? So obviously you've got that on a cover, but this Punisher War Journal series was just great, and I have every single one of these. But again, iconic cover with Wolverine messing with Punisher. Any questions? Anything? Okay, good. All right, so then I'll go into obviously if you're into Wolverine, you've got to collect the first appearance.
Yeah, Comic-Verse, so, there's still some slots left. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tony, I have you down, Tony. Go ahead, Nathan.
So, yep, no worries. Yeah, so obviously.
Slow down.
You've got to have the first appearance, right, of Wolverine. So
that's right.
I grab these anytime I can.
I'm pardon. Which appearance of Wolverine are we looking at?
This is the cameo. Yeah.
No, you're right. First is first.
First is first. So Wolverine. I actually go find my article on the Shortbox blog. I do a rundown of all these first quote unquote appearances for cameos, and then I got something special to show. Nice. Not the Foom number 10. It's something else. Which people argue the Foom it's a real true first appearance as a prototype, but later on found out it wasn't. So Hulk 180. Hulk's fighting Wendigo, and the very last panel, you've got this character in yellow and blue jumping over the trees, and it's Wolverine. So that's the first the cameo panel, and then obviously you've got the first appearance.
Yeah, freeze frame. Yeah. Oh
yeah. Of Wolverine. I've got some higher grades, but I had to go dig them out. But here's a nice one, a 6.0. You can obviously everyone knows the importance of this. I've actually never read the it does say first full appearance of Wolverine. Exactly. First full appearance of Wolverine, James Logan Howlett, for all you trivia folks out there who don't want to know his last name, and a Wendigo appearance as well. So important book. Not as important, but if you collect these, this is 80.
Once you got once you got the first two, you have to get the third. It's
exactly, and not as expensive. You can find these, relatively inexpensive. It's got Wolverine literally at the back of him jumping out on the first panel of this. So last panel, full book. First panel. Last panel, full book. First panel. So you get this, and I think these are around $300-400 for this grade. So they're not super expensive, and get a piece of history when you can. I grab these as well whenever I get them. So something special here, which people aren't super.
I want to see. I want to know. There's one more that goes in that trifecta there.
It's actually 3 more that are important to collecting these. So, and I may be thinking. You may think of. I may not. Maybe a different one that you may be thinking. But there are 3 books. That's fine. There are 3 books. So Thor 229.
Ooh.
Devil 115 and Iron Fist, Marvel Premiere number 19. Does anyone know why these are important to these 3 books? Anyone in the chat? Anyone on the panel? All right, Chris, do you know?
I'm enjoying the Canadian connection that you're doing here. I gotta admit, Nathan, I'm really enjoying the Canadian connection. So
yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
A few folks know that. Well, now they'll know there's an ad for Hulk 181 in these, right? So, what the crazy thing is, the ad came out. So everyone's like, "Oh, that ad is truly the first appearance of Wolverine because it has a picture of Wolverine in there." And yeah, exactly, comic journey guys. So the ads, they actually came out. I think these books came. I'm sorry, 181 came out like October or September. These ads actually, these books all came out the same month. Came out in November. So that ads actually came out after the book. So in my article on the blog in Shortbox, I talk about that. And I discovered a ton as I was researching for the blog, and what is the true first appearance and cameos, and trying to just put that to bed. But yeah, so again, True Wolverine Collectors, 6 books. Hit me up if you want more information or what the numbers were again, or actually recording of this.
Shouldn't there be a GSX one in there too?
Yeah, I actually.
That's coming, Rob. It's coming.
I actually do have a couple GSXs. I was talking that I'm gonna re-sign. They're signed. It's crazy. Stan Lee, I don't know where they went. All right, so moving on. I'm attempting to do the same. Okay. Here we go. So kids. So I got a couple kids. Got my son into comic books very, very early, as dads tend to do. My daughter obviously wanted nothing to do with them, but I was very fortunate in San Jose, when Stan Lee visited, and you got to get to meet him and get your book signed. So took a couple books to the convention.
Oh, and boom goes the dynamite.
And got to get his signature, one for me, and I grabbed this for my sons, and one for my son. So, getting the book signed, and actually having Stanley talk to my kid, take a picture with him, was just a super cool. This was Stanley this wasn't a long time ago. This is pretty recent, probably about 5 years before he passed. But that was just a once in a lifetime experience for me. Get a little choked up when I think about it, but it's just amazing, not only for me, but for my son to be able to meet him. And he still talks about it. He's 24 now, so still talks about it to this day.
It wasn't too far. That wasn't, as I recall, that wasn't too long before he left us.
Exactly. I thought, yeah. And so it was an important, and those, pictures are just great. And I was lucky to be able to grab some shots of that. Cause as you know, anything with Stan Lee, it's just massive amount of people, and he's got his security and everything there. And having Colin come around the table and be able to shake his hand was super cool. And then finally, small book, not worth anything, but it's kind of important to me. It's really what got me recently, a few years ago.
Looks like Ronnie's in our neck of the woods too.
Well, right here. I wish I had known.
Yeah.
It was a few years ago, Ronnie. I mean,
that was at San Jose Con.
Yeah, I think it was probably 10 years ago. So it
wasn't even that long ago.
Was it?
Well, maybe when you went, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he came around because he came out to the WazCon, whatever it was.
Okay. No, this was
Silicon
pre-Waz.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because he came to. Okay, yeah, because he came. I'm thinking a different time. He came out to Silicon, but Waz was still running Silicon before it became the giant maker fair and collapsed.
The Waz?
Yeah, Wozniak. He
Really?
he ran a convention here for a couple of years called Silicon.
Wow.
Get it? And it was it had a little bit of tech flavor added to the comic and book convention, and then it got turned over to Adam Savage. He took over it, and it became a giant freaking maker fair and flopped. All the comic book vendors ran away and formed their own little San Jose Con in a hotel ballroom, while everybody else showed up with, aren't there supposed to be comics here? And that was the end of that.
But okay, well, we'll save this for
We'll talk about it later.
Waz.
I'll tell you. Yeah, the wonderful world of Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Then
All
finally, not a very viable book, but important to me, where I really got introduced to Shortbox and
that's right, Ronnie. All right.
So when they launched, started really selling, they did this really cool Hitomi sign and remark book And that's when I got to meet, I think like 2 or 3 years ago, got to meet Gene and the guys and talk about this book. They were doing this at their short box slide, which I'm wearing. This is last year's, but yeah, it's a really, really cool book. I'll never sell it. It means a lot to me. So those are my slabs.
Awesome. That was the whole stack?
That was the whole. I went. Like I said,
that's right.
Fast, but don't forget, I got all this stuff.
Yeah, we got that. We're gonna do that. Okay, cool. We got a lot of stuff to do here. So first of all, guys, again, for everyone who's lingering out there, I know what's going on. To scroll across the bottom, we've got just a couple of spots left. We have 40 slabs. We've got 6 spots left. It's a $45 for mystery slab. We're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna reveal all in a few moments. So if you've already claimed one, you want a second one, you're welcome to do so. Just like claim a second or third, whatever it is. So Chris is taking note. Then you can make your payment to the through the portal. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. I'll be verifying all that before we ship them out. So if I don't match it up, I'll come chase you down. Additionally, on top of that, Shortbox has a prize pack that they brought that we're going to auction off here in just a moment. But first, let's go ahead and let's allow you to talk real quick. You guys announced a big change, which I love.
So a lot of Sorry, you want to finish or?
Well, no, I'll let you do the reveal, assuming you can read my mind. But essentially, for so long, you guys have been fixed on a phone,
right? Yeah. So as most startups do, it's mobile first is a lot easier than doing a web page. It's the platforms are very standardized, right? You've got an iPhone with a certain size screen, and the technology is so mobile first is easy. And I think also being here in the Valley, technology is important. And so Shortbox was mobile first and has been for the last few years. But massive release was soft launch last week, and now it's 2 weeks ago, and now this week has been full bore. We've been promoting it and hoping everyone can jump on and try it out and explore it. But we're on the web now, which is something one of our number one requests was, hey, I want to buy books on the web. I want to put auction bids in on the web. I want to do my my account information on the web. So we are now almost fully. You can't add books, so it's really buyer focused right now. The seller part we worked on. I get updates, pretty constantly from our development team on how it's going. It's a little bit more complicated, right? Adding books, but I love everyone today to go or tomorrow to go try it out and bid on a few auctions and create an account. And check out the marketplace. So like I said, we're very excited. On top of that, we now have our auctions going full bore, which is another big feature we pushed out a couple months ago with trying out a few little community auctions. But we have gotten so many requests now. Our pipeline is almost totally full for October with hosted auctions, right? So a lot of sellers want to have their own auction, want to put up their own books. And we've made it so simple for them to just do with a couple taps from their portfolio, drop them into a hosted auction, and they can have their own auction now. It's for a set period of time, 2 or 3 days. They can set the start bid. So poor Kevin has just been inundated with requests now. And they're fun. We're getting the coolest, that kind of niche auctions we never even thought about, like first appearances signed with COAs and
when you guys are doing all the themes,
So and we're not, but we're the sellers. Some of these are dealers, some of these are just folks who have books they want to move, and we're getting some really cool, fun themes that we would never talked about, and our community's responding. Yep, there you go.
Son of Crom, the link is pinned at the top. You to the AC to our portal. It'll take you right to in the chat. It'll go right to the American Cancer Society portal, and then from there you'll be able to pay by credit card, Venmo, or PayPal. Although rumor has it, some folks in Canada have been having difficulty paying by PayPal, so you might have to pay by credit card if you're in Canada. I'm sorry.
So getting back, to auctions on the web. So very excited where Shortbox is going right now. Again, so happy seeing these inflection points, as we continue to add these features. And love to, answer any questions that folks may have.
Well, we're going to keep it focused on comic screen cancer, but by all means, we can maybe, people can reach out if they have questions on that. I do know that, like even myself, I always have questions because I've used the platform for a while, both from a buyer and seller standpoint, and really enjoy certain aspects of it. But we do have a pack. Why don't you go ahead and describe for us what Shortbox brought today that we're going to be auctioning off here in a bit?
Well, we have we get some fantastic books that we put aside for different giveaways, and Gene, our CEO, has been, as these have come in, been putting them aside for the last few months, for Comics Curing Cancer, the anticipation of doing this show. So nice. These are all hardbound. I don't call them trade paperbacks, but really, omnibuses.
Hard case. Yeah.
Yeah, but omnibuses,
collected editions. Collected editions. There we go.
Collected editions. Some are recent, some are older books, but it's just a super cool, all brand new, very high value stuff. So I'd love to show them to you.
Go ahead.
So the first couple are, anyone's read the Stranger Things series here. So they did about 6 books. It's stories outside of the show. So, so in science camp, Dustin arrives at Camp Nowhere, anxious about spending summer away from his friends. So basically it's, the kids on their own adventures or different, adventures outside of the show. So we've got the first volume. I think that's $54 book. And then a second one where it's got, this one collects the prequel books. So there's a whole storyline, what happened with 11 and the laboratory and Papa and all of the characters before the actual series. So these are included. Again, nice. I think it's about $125 for those if you're going to buy those in the store. And then some other new stuff. So Tenement, super cool if you're into the Boneyard. Bone Orchard mythos, a story. Within that, I have not read Bone Orchard, but it sounds very much like Something's Killing the Children kind of style, where there's people, mysterious secrets, and people are dying mysteriously. So if anyone's read this, they know it, know what's going on here. An Image Comics.
Crom, son of Crom.
I got him.
If you've entered and you've paid, there's nothing else to do other than hold on a moment. Once we go through what's available here, we're going to start spinning the wheel and pulling some slabs.
Exactly, and then Gideon Falls is part of this series, as well as Primordial. So if you ever read any of those, very very cool world that they've that created. And this one I've been meaning to read. Unfortunately, we're giving it away, but I'll grab it in another format. Wow. But Port of Earth, super cool book, alien invasion. What if aliens came to Earth not in peace or war, but with a business deal? So nice big. This collects, looks like the entire series of
that ends it, guys. All the slots are taken. So thank you all so much for that. Remove that banner.
Great.
That means we've sold all 40 slots. Thank you guys. We'll pull those in just a second. We're going to finish taking a look at what Shortbox has. We'll pull some slabs, and then we're going to auction off this lot of books from Shortbox.
Yeah. So if you like Maniac of New York, Bunny Mask, Adrian Muddy was part of this. So super cool alien invasion story in a nice hardbound. Nice. And then getting to some big books. So Die. I actually have another copy of this on my for this weekend. So super cool. Gene recommended this to me. Recommend this to everyone. I think we had this as on our Discord, for our reading group there for Shortbox Discord. But 6 D&D kids. do the wrong spell and actually end up in the D&D world, or a D&D, not the D&D world, but a fantasy world.
D&D Jumanji action. Huh?
Jumanji, exactly. And of course, they return 30 years later as adults, you know, to the real world. But obviously, it's not over with, right? So, you know, they have to get dragged back in to take care of something back in the fantasy world. So, die, you know, I think it's kind of a double entendre here, right? With the die, roll you die, and dying. So, I've heard nothing but great things about it, and I'm excited. I've got a copy sitting right there on top of the humidity chamber that I'm putting aside. I was going to read outside, but with the weather the way it is, probably be doing that inside tonight. And then this is super cool. So G.I. Joe, look at the size of this thing.
Wow.
So 1 through 50, you know, Larry Hama's, you know, G.I. Joe
Original
collected.
Joe?
Yeah, original Joe 1 through 50, unread. Brand new. We just got this. Thanks again to Image and to Gene, our CEO, for putting this aside. But this is super, super cool. So if you've never read all the books, you want them all in one place, this is what you need to have. I mean, how many pages are? No, they didn't page number. But again, what a ginormous, cool.
That is insane.
Yeah, it's like 80.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so this is not a weekend of reading. One, again, collects issues 1 through 50. All right, so
first appearance of a lot of people.
Exactly, all the characters that you hear about.
Bible. Yeah.
Exactly. And then finally, some old school collection here. So yeah, I don't know if everyone's into Brian Michael Bendis, but he had a really cool series called Sam and Twitch. This is the original. This is book 1. I forgot how many this collects. I looked at this earlier today. Issues 1 through 13 of the groundbreaking series. Also includes an art gallery and a look behind the scenes with the author. So super cool. If you ever read these back, I think it was the 90s, early 2000s. A really fun couple of characters from Spawn. Right, they were detectives in the Spawn universe. I can't believe I almost forgot that, but just really fun dialogue and great art. And yeah, that's included as well. I think this has a value.
That's crazy.
$40. So this review, yeah, Sam and Twitch, G.I. Joe is in. Oh, get the workout. Die.
That's expensive shipping.
We'll take care of it. Port of Earth, Tenement. Nice. And then the 2 Stranger Things. So about
that's awesome.
$400 something value.
Woo!
If you were to
all right, we'll get to that.
So we'll do the shipping. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll do that in just a second. All right. So we've got a list of names here. Let's go ahead and let's move this to here. Chris, go ahead and read off the names so people can make sure that they can hear that they didn't get missed.
Okay. Everyone, if your name hasn't been, if I read past and it sounds like you only have one, for those that double down and triple down and quadruple down, your name will be further down the list. I literally put them down as I got them. If I missed your name, please, when I say I'm finished, please put something in the chat. Otherwise, don't put anything in the chat. First one's myself, John Comic Avalon, Dr. Von Hoot, Shop for Comics, Marty Alechko, Mad Spidey, Ben Parker, Zerobinsky Pulp, 3 Good Nerds, Remy Q, Taylor Winder, Elon Reese, Triple G, Bat Dan, Chris Bell, Ronnie Johnston, Dead Zone Citizen, Man 156, I Don't Like Comics, Austin LeMay, Aggressively Relaxing, Wayne Deacon, Elon Reese, 3 Good Nerds, Zerobinsky, Pulp Media, Team Ohana, Legion of Comics, Austin LeMay, Man 156, Comiverse, Ben Parker, Dagger Cards, Zerobinsky, Pulp, Triple G, Son of Crom, Real James Willie, and Richard from Team Ohana sliding in with that final 40th spot. If there's someone I missed, please speak up now or forever hold your peace. That's
or
perfection
your peace
right there. Perfection.
Thank you. Also, just so you guys know, it's still going on.
Cool.
This if you on the Big Cartel Shop, which is of course in the link tree for Comics Screen Cancer, all the art books are sold out, but we still have some copies of Sonic the Hedgehog 69, the Miko Suyen exclusive variant, big time collectibles, paid for the print run, and then gave half the print run of 500 books to Comics Screen Cancer. So that $15 purchase price, 100% of that goes to Comics Screen Cancer. So that's still some copies available if you never got one of those. After this show, from a programming note, we have Saturday Night Shenanigans over on this channel right here. I'll be joined by Chris the Comic Vet, Dr. Von Hoot, Remy Q Studios, Mad Spidey, and Omnibo for some dad joke battles, and we'll have some mystery boxes available to sell.
Okay, so I'm just going to address the chat here, Rob.
Yeah.
Elon Reese, I read his name twice. There was only one spot. That's fine. Papa Willie is sliding into that second one. Chuck, I did not see your name, Rob. Is there possibly another slab you could grab? Or I will forfeit my own if you don't.
Yeah, I really don't have something that I can
So
readily
I'm
do.
gonna forfeit my own, and Chuck, I'll put you in my spot there.
Sorry about that. I should have had one or two on reserve. I didn't think about that.
Okay, some of those names are coming in fast and furious. So
yeah,
very good. Okay, so Chuck, you're in.
Also tonight, off after the Saturday Night Shenanigans, the comic art auction is something new that we're doing this year. Last year we just had the one auction. This year we split it into two. The comic art auction tonight is going to focus on. We have a mixture of prints. We have sketch covers. We have original pieces of comic book art. We have original comic book pages. There's almost all the pages from our art book are going to be available. So lots of great stuff. If you're a fan of comic art and stuff, make sure you come on by. We've got some fabulous stuff from some professional artists, including, like I said, there's a beautiful Constantine page that came in at the last minute. There's a Avenging Spider-Man page from the book for when we get Superior Spider-Man. All kinds of great stuff. So, anyways, check it out tonight. Then they'll talk about the rest of the channel lineup there. Let's get to this wheel. Here it is. As you can see, it's really simple. We have numbers. We're just gonna simply we'll do this easily. Who is our first name, Chris?
That now belongs to Chuck Hensey.
Chuck Hensey. Boom, boom, boom. You get number 6. All right. And oops. I should have thought this. Well, let me just do this. Number 6. There we go. You get the first appearance of the Illuminati.
Nice.
Okay. Keep that on there. So I can see that. All right. Let's add this back up here. You know what? I wonder if I can I do this where I can add the wheel small? I don't think I can. No, but you know what I could probably do? Can I keep us all the same size and have the wheel? Nope. All right. Well, we'll do it this way. All right. Let me remove that. And actually, let me unhide this. Let me shuffle this. All right. Just for added fun. Now let's hide the numbers. And who's next?
John Comic Avalon.
All right. And you're right. You're making a note which number they get right next to it.
I'm filling up the spreadsheet.
11.
Somebody scream, woo!
You get Transformers number 5. Optimus getting Megatron's arm.
Transformers 5.
All right. And add. Next.
Next is Dr. Von Hoot's comics from the Spiral Dimension.
All right. DVH. Big winner, big winner, big winner.
Papa, you're good.
Number 19, it looks like. All right, sir. You get Eternals number 3, first appearance of Cersei, in a 9.6. Congratulations. That's awesome. That's even better grade than mine. I only have a 9.4 in my PC. What's up with that? Oops. Shit. I got to make a note that 19 is gone. I just hit close without removing it. So if it comes up again, I have to remove
Yeah, I
it.
got 19 written down.
All right, add this back to stage. All right, next up.
Shop for Comics. Shopper.
Shop for
Let's go.
Comics. 35.
35.
Oh, shop. Alex Schomburg cover. Oops, make myself
Nice.
big. Hold on. There you go. Invaders King Size Annual 8.5. The last and final Schomburg cover. Captain America punching a Nazi in the face effortlessly while he fights other folks. What more could you want?
I don't know why that's in that fucking box.
Because
Shop.
when I was going through my inventory of slabs to pull to add to this thing, Chris, I have 3 copies, and that was my lowest graded copy.
You have my address and my love. So let's make this happen, please. All right. That was Invaders, Robert.
Yeah.
Thank you, Invaders King Size Annual. Shop for Comics.
Who's next?
Next, we have my fellow Canadian, Marty Alechko.
Marty, let's go, baby. $31. Oh, this one killed me to pull from my inventory. Oh, God. The Atom. Hold on. I gotta make the Atom number 18 from 1965 in a 9.0.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not a golden age, but it's got that golden age cover. Goodness.
We have a golden age book in here.
Oh, great.
That is that's a freaking great book.
Yeah.
All right. Next up. Who's up
Come
next?
on, Tony, be nice for me. Up next, we got the Pride of Australia, Mad Spidey.
All right. What book is he going to be cracking out this year?
He needs to
last year
so he can come out.
Last year he kept it because it was a golden age last year that he
Right.
got. So 9, number 9.
Yeah, Morgs, don't crack this, man, so you can make your appearance on OnlySlabs.
All right. Remove, make me big. Number 9, we get a JTC character cover, Star Wars, issue number 14.
Star Wars 14.
From that character covers series.
Got it.
Oops.
Congrats, Morgs. Good for you.
All right. Remove that and add back. All right. Who's up?
Our good friend, Ben Parker Comics.
Let's go, Ben Parker. What we gonna get you? Number 17. All right.
17. That's a good number.
It is. Remove number 17 from the wheel and make myself big. And we got Captain America and the Falcon. First appearance of Helmut Zemo.
Got it.
Congratulations. Boom, boom, boom. Add to the stage. Here's our wheel. Who's next?
This is the first for Zerobinski Pulp Media. Thomas.
All right. Yeah, it was Captain American Bondage, right? Bondage cover. Number 3.
Number 3.
Our first signed slab.
Oh.
Coming out of the batch. Remove that. Make myself big. We have Supermassive #1, signed by the cover artist Deegan Pugros. And this is the first appearance of Rogue Sun and Inferno Girl Red.
Nice. Got the radiant.
Congratulations. Deegan has been a nice supporter, and a shout out on that one to that was actually a donated book by Rich over at Team Ohana. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
All right, ready? Who's next?
Shout out to Nick's Kicks and Comics has just joined us. 3 Good Nerds is up next.
3 Good Nerds. Let's get you one good comic. 25. Oh, these were painful. I let you know this book. I pulled this book off of Shortbox. I had it listed there, and I took it down. And as I said, I just pulled almost everything down that I had on Shortbox, and decided that instead of selling them to make some money to buy more books, I'd give them to you guys. This is, I'll make myself big to show you this. Dr. Aphra #1, the 1 in 25 Rod Reese variant, featuring those great droids, BT1 and 000.
Why the flying like fuck?
Congratulations, sir. That's awesome.
Not giving away freaking books. Come on, man. I get it's 3 Good Nerds, but come on.
All right, who's next?
It's Remy Q Studios.
Remy Q, here we go. He's a big Star Wars fan too. Congratulations. Nathan died inside. 37. Oh,
do we have a Remy book in there?
This is a good book. I think Remy might enjoy this one. I mean, it's not like what you think of as a traditional Remy book, but it's a great book. It's a book that'll piss you off. Because it bugged you. Because it bugged you before.
I just looked at it and I'm already getting a little ticked off that Firestar is in there. But here we are.
Yeah, here you go. First Firestar, Spidey and his amazing friends. That like newsy there, that custom label. Congratulations.
Yeah!
Was there any better timing for that?
Right.
in the history of the show? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of all nerds.
Remy says fire.
Okay.
All right. Oh, we got a Taylor Winder.
We got a Taylor Winder sign. Let's go.
All right. T-Dubs, what you gonna get? $27.
27. Good number in sports.
All right, remove that. Make me big. T-Dubs.
Oh no.
You get Dr. Aphra #3, the 1 in 25 variant, featuring those droids, Rod Reese cover. You guys never guess that Dr. Aphra #2, the Rod Reese 1 in 25 droids cover, is still in there to get pulled out too. Congratulations there, T-Dubs.
Yeah, congratulations.
Remove that. All right, next up.
Elon Reese.
Elon Reese, come on down. You're the next contestant on Wheel of Comics. 24. Now,
oh boy.
I did say that there was a Golden Age comic book in here. Now there's not. As we award you, sir, Joe Palooka, issue #8 in a 6.0.
Wow.
Look at that.
Rob, what year was this book released, my friend?
1946.
1946. This book predates
Cover
my father.
art and cover art and story by Ham Fisher, off-white to white pages, and on the back you can subscribe for 12 issues for $1. So there you go.
Wow.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Congratulations,
Just
man.
just fill this out, cut it out, and send it in. I'm sure it's still good.
90 something years later.
That's great. Congratulations. I'm glad. All right. Let's add this back to the stage. And who's up next?
Rob, these need the I'm going to start over again. It's a glitch
Easy
in the
for you to
matrix. These next two are the first set for Triple G Comics.
Okay. So
These
two
next
spins
are for Peter.
for
Yes.
Triple G. Got it. All right. I'm going to spin them back to back and we'll reveal them back to back. How's that?
Yeah.
So number looks like 28.
28. Yep.
Okay. And then we remove that. And he also got, or is going to get, looks like 21. All right. So let me remove that.
Oh, he's going to like
And-
both of these.
Let me add, remove, and make it be big. All right. First up, sir, you have gotten crossover number 1 signed by Donnie Cates. This is the Gallagher variant.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
Somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in gold ink right here is Donnie Cates' signature. It looks like, yeah. Donnie Cates' signature it's mixed into the color explosion.
Gorgeous.
So that's that one.
And
then
21.
21.
Boom.
Peach Momoko Virgin variant for Captain Marvel number 16. Yeah.
9.8 too.
That's great. Rob, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of that blue label?
It just says Captain Marvel 158. But
Okay.
some of you may recognize this comic. This one was one of the PGX 10.0s that I sent in and had redone. So PGX thought it was a 10.0, CGC 9.8. We're talking minuscule things. They had to crack it out. Who cares what? Still a fun book. You can say it was part. Now you have a piece of Rob history, the lunacy when Rob was cracking 10.0s to have
Rob history.
to have them regraded.
Yeah.
I was hoping for an 11. All right.
Okay.
Who's next?
The 15th spot belongs to Bat Dan.
Bat Dan.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. I'll pull this.
AR, you'd like to think so, but guess what? It keeps on chugging, baby. 32.
32.
Oh. This was another one that was hard for me to give up. Son of a
But
bitch.
seems like it's a fitting book, Rob.
Bat Dan, this is a Mark Silvestri ratio. It was a 1 in 50 variant, as I recall. This is Batman and Joker Deadly Game.
Oh my
Ooh.
sweet Jesus.
9.8 too.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It is super, super clean. Silvestri, as you expect.
That
Awesome.
smile is perfection. Gorgeous.
Congratulations. See, this is what we do here. This is just like, it's almost as good as our random pulls. I just give away good stuff. That's what we do. All right, who's next?
Chris Bell.
Chris Bell. All right. And of course, again, thank you all for your donations to Comics Curing Cancer. For anybody who may be joining, wondering what's going on, this was at the beginning of our show. Folks had the opportunity to claim a mystery slab pull for $45 donation to Comics Curing Cancer. These folks made a donation. We're matching up their pulls there. And immediately once we're done with this, we have a nice prize pack from Shortbox Comics we're going to auction off for Comics Curing Cancer. So keep on watching. Let's see. You said this was for Chris Bell.
For Chris Bell and Rob. with these slabs that you're primarily giving away here, we have raised $1,800 just on this alone for C3.
Thank you guys all so much. Here we go. Wheel of Morality. Turn. No, wait, no, that's a different show.
Wrong show.
Yeah. Number 4. All right. Remove number 4.
Bobby Orr.
Remove that. Add me here. And Wolverine issue 3. 8.5.
I'm a little
Nice.
jealous. I'm a little jealous.
I always liked that cover actually the best, I think. I'm weird. I don't know.
It does speak volumes.
All right.
The cover, that is. Rob, in the 17th spot, we have Ronnie Johnston.
Ronnie, let's go, baby. Let's see what we get you. We'll give it away more slabs than you own. Number 10. And I'm barely making a dent in mine. How's that?
Oh, we talked about this earlier.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Ronnie, you, sir, are the proud owner of Spawn number 1.
Ooh, wow. BGC 9.8.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
and we got some first appearances.
You
in that
and
book.
400,000 other people. But hey, it's okay. It's still Spawn number 1. And at this point, Spawn number 1 is a freaking classic.
Yeah.
So congratulations. And while you're at it, then you can look for great deals on books. All right, we get here. We'll get. You want? Yeah. There we go. Here you go.
Great.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
All right, who's up next?
Totally, that's trademarked. In the 18th spot, we got Dead Zone Citizen.
Dead Zone Citizen. Here you go. $22. All right. And remove and make it big. This is beautiful. Beautiful Tyler Kirkham variant of Venomverse number 1 featuring Mary Jane being venomized.
I'm surprised to see you're giving up a redhead there, Rob.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. You know, these are tough decisions on some of these books to part ways with them, especially things that are Spider-Man and Mary Jane. And
MJ.
I already said so. So there you go.
That's it.
Congratulations. Let's see here. Next up.
Next up is the first of 2 different. This person picked up 2 spots. This is his first spin. It'll be later on for the second one. But yeah, man, 156.
Yeah, man, 156.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
This is for you.
Yeah, man. I got comics.
Oh,
Number 40 spot.
all right. Come on.
Remove. And remove. And big in the minds. And ladies and gentlemen, you have double signed by Gilliam March and Tomeu Mori. This is the 1 in 25 incentive variant for Batman 92, the first cover appearance of Punchline.
Rob, I'm just getting a trade request from Taylor Winder. Taylor Winder is hoping to trade for this particular cover. Taylor, you're going to have to reach out to Yaman156. I'm sorry, we can't initiate that.
Congratulations, sir. All right. So let's add this back to the stage. And next up.
The halfway point now, Rob. 20. This is I Don't Like Comics. I Love Comics.
I Don't Like Comics gets number 7.
Nice.
Ooh. This is a sexy slab. Oops, that didn't work. Engage. John Tyler Christopher, negative space variant. X-Men 18 featuring Jean Grey.
Love it.
Congratulations. Let's add this back to the stage. Next up.
Rob, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Who's the cover artist for Comics Curing Cancer's art book?
Well, that was Austin LeMay.
And so has this been.
Austin LeMay. Excellent. Congratulations. Here you go. Oh, it's a Comics Curing Cancer art book. No.
No.
Number 14.
No. Always
this
going to like
is-
this. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good looking book. I really like this
Yeah.
one. It's probably why I had like 2 copies. Make myself bigger here. All right. This is the Black Widow gets a symbiote of her own.
Mhm.
This is a recent book, Venom number 23. This is the Kafu Virgin variant.
Ooh,
9.8.
nice.
This was a retailer exclusive. The trade dress was a regular B cover, but the Virgin variant was a retailer exclusive.
Yeah.
I think the
Little
print run was
storyline there
like,
too.
I think it was a 500 print run. Don't quote me on that though. Congratulations, sir. All right, next up.
Suck it up, old man. It's aggressively relaxing.
You get a copy of Suck It Up.
Suck it up, old man.
39.
AR.
All right. AR number 39. Oh, do you like sexy covers, AR? Because you're going to get one. How about some Mark Brooks?
Ooh,
X-Men number 6. This is the 40th Dark Phoenix Saga 40th anniversary variant cover.
Oh my goodness. That's a nice pair of gloves she has on there, Rob.
Congratulations.
Good dude.
Smoke it. Oh yeah, that's right. That one needs a that one can get that one. Let's get where here you go.
Yeah, he's happy, dude. Awesome. What Deacon?
Oh, okay, here we go. Number 8.
8 for Wayne Deacon.
Wayne Deacon. I have for you, sir. Boom. Star Wars Darth Vader number 42. This is the Rebels 10th anniversary variant, Segovia Virgin variant, featuring Ahsoka Tano.
Gorgeous. At numbered to $9.99.
That is a limited edition 104 exclusive series. Yep. All right. Boom. There you go. Back in its bag. Always use protection. There we go. Next up,
Papa Wheelie.
Papa Wheelie.
Papa.
Boom.
Number 5.
Number 5. Johnny,
Oh,
number 5.
wow.
Is alive.
I'm surprised this book is in here, but here we are.
Papa, you get, sir, the first appearance of Azrael in the
Gorgeous
Sword of
cover,
Azrael.
man. It's one of those
Yeah,
great
and
covers
it's a
from our youth. Yeah.
wraparound cover. Well, it's not really a wraparound. I guess it's just a separate pinup cover on
Yep.
the back.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir. That is a smoking cover. Great
Sword
book.
Azrael. All right.
Next up.
This is the second spot for Three Good Nerds.
All right, Three Good Nerds. Let's bring in another good comic. Lucky 13.
Nice.
Remove. You, sir, are the now owner of an Aaron Cooter signed Action Comics number 39.
Nice.
There's that signature right down there.
Yeah, can't go wrong with the Man of Steel.
And though it's a CBCS, it's a witness signature. It's not even one of those verified. It's an actual CBCS witness signature. Congratulations. All right, who's up next?
It's the return of Zarobinski Pulp Media.
All right, Thomas. I don't know if there's any Wolverine in here, Thomas. I'm sorry, but 19 we know that one's just gonna get removed. It's a respin. That's the one So because in case you missed it, Thomas, we had already pulled 19 and I accidentally clicked close before I removed it. So that's why it's coming off. So we're spinning again.
And now we're all up to date.
Thank you, good nerds. Appreciate that. Number 38. Yes.
Oh,
I love it.
I'm surprised that you are giving this away.
I had 5 copies. I was willing to give up a copy.
Just one, though.
I'm sorry, 5 copies that were graded. So I was able to give up one. I still have plenty of copies that are ungraded to boot. It's X-Men 2099 in a 9.8. That Ron Lim, great cover. Flipping awesome. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes.
X-Men 2099. Yes. All right. I'm glad he's happy.
Yeah. Rob's classic 2099. I love 2099. It was my introduction to comics, as we well know. All right. Who's up next?
Rob, these next 2 spots belong to our good friend Richard, Team Ohana.
Team Ohana, let's go. We'll pull you 2 books, and then you thought it was an X-Force 1. No, there's no X-Force 1 slabbed in here. Then I'd have to take it out of the poly bag, and that's like, can't do that. All right, so 18. I like that one. And let's see, this is his other book. There are some fire books in here still. Oh my God.
I think this one is a fire book.
29. Yeah, this is pretty good.
Oh my goodness. Right. What did Richard just get? Oh my goodness.
All right, Richard.
Wow.
So your first pull, now your book number 18, donated by Chris the Comic Vet. Oops, make myself big. Black Panther number 1.
Nice.
There you go. Some
goodness.
Beautiful there, Jack Kirby goodness.
Yeah, book after my own heart.
Panther
I love the Black Panther.
Congratulations.
Yep.
And then let me get this back in its protection. This is the only non-graded slab in here. Because if you watched my channel, you know I love the comic CBCS for one thing, and that's art labels. So the Ken Hazer verified signature, Batman 404 year 1 with Ken Hazer, as he calls it, remark on the cover.
Nice.
Remark to him, a beautiful cover that we actually didn't realize was just original art.
Congratulations, sir. Original art out of the box. What?
No.
Who is this guy? Guy who gets Chris's blood pressure up.
Yeah.
That's all.
Thanks.
Bangers. Yeah, so exactly.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is my friend saying these things. Okay.
Next up.
Speaking of friends, it's our wonderful friend Mark from Legion of Comics.
Legion of Comics. Right on. Let's go. Let's see what you get. You barely see the remark. Number 2. Who does number 2 work for? All right. And this one comes via Team Ohana. This is add to this. This is Slumber issue number 1. The Things from Another World edition. This is signed and sketch remark by Deegan Puchoros. Or Puchoros, or I butcher his last name. I have apologized to him in person multiple times. You get this rabbit here. This is a nice remark stuff, all signed. Congratulations.
Cover. Great book.
Yeah. That's right. Nice.
All right, who's up next?
Making his second appearance on this list, Austin LeMay.
Banger time. I feel it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, round around, dropping on, is it 23? All right. Austin LeMay. You, sir. This is the other half of Venomverse number 1. This is the Stevens Virgin Edition, Spider-Gwen getting venomized.
Oh, that's
Virgin
nice.
variant.
Oh, that's nice.
Congratulations.
Nice. All right. The next spots are 31 through 40.
All right, for my sake, I'm going to consolidate these into one box real quick. All right. Let's see. Who's next?
Yeah, man. 156.
Yeah, man. I got comics. $30. All right. Yeah, man. Cloak and Dagger number 1, the first solo series for Cloak and Dagger. Congratulations.
Good book.
Yeah, I love Cloak and Dagger. Although I've grown up, I'm not as much of a fan of her costume, given how old she's supposed to be. I'm not a fan of sexualizing teenagers. I'm not P. Diddy.
Very true. Very true. Wow, Rob.
Yeah, I know. Just slide them in there while you can. All right, next up.
It's Tony from Comic.
Tony, what's your name?
Tony, what's your name?
Ezekiel. There we are, 36.
Oh God, that's it.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to pull this book out, and Chris is going to say the next line in that series when he says, "Fuck you, Tony," because Chris is not happy that I put this book in here. This is the Jim Lee 100 pencil variant of Justice League number 10, first appearance of the Flood. I'm not going to make it so big. I'm not even big. Jeez. And this is a double signed by Jim Lee.
Wow.
And Scott Snyder.
Why the putting in Jim Lee and Scott Snyder books in 9.8s and we're giving them away?
45.
And look how good Aquaman looks there. Aquaman looks sexy as hell right there.
Oh, yeah. And it's a first appearance book. Yep. So there you go. Yeah.
Well, I just the fact that Tony's got this,
it's what I do.
Down. It calms me down.
All right, next up.
Tony. It's Ben Parker Comics. The return of
Parker
Ben.
Comics. Let's do
Ben
this.
With his second slot. Thank you for that, Ben. Numero uno.
Nice.
Oh, come on.
This is a 1 in 20 retailer incentive back when they did some weirder numbers. from 2010. Amazing Spider-Man 644, double signed by Chris Bocciolo and Tim Townsend.
That cover.
I know he's a Spider-Man collector, so I'm trying to keep my cool here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, sir.
Next up.
Ben's a good guy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I like to salute this man because he's done some wonderful charity work recently. Ladies and gentlemen, Dagger Cards.
Dagger Cards. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. See how it feels?
33.
33 making its way north of the
Dagger.
border.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
So Dagger. So before anybody wrecks, so this is the only PGX slab that's in the box. But this is also the book that last month sold for $190 and a 9.8 CGC. So feel free to take this book if you don't like PGX and resubmit it and have it reholdered. I don't really care. If you watched my videos, you've seen the 9.8 PGXs are coming back, 9.8 CGCs, no problem. So this is the Warren Lau homage to Alex Ross's Batman and which feature Harley Quinn. This is the Batman Who Laughs, #1, featuring Batman Who Laughs and Harley Quinn.
Oh my.
Virgin variant. There you are, sir.
I think Dagger just broke the hearts of a lot of DC fans that are watching by grabbing that book. That is beautiful.
That is phenomenal. Like I said, this is the highest valued book in the box.
Look at that.
Congratulations.
Boom. Sweet. What does mine say? Thanks, Rob.
All right. Who is next?
With his final selection, so thank you for donating multiple times.
Oh, my Lanta. I've been meaning to get that clip. Yeah.
Thomas Zarobinski, Pulp Media.
All right, Thomas, let's do this. That's the only Batman book I would have wanted. Says Pop.
12.
All right. Number 12.
Oh, nice. No.
All right.
Why are you giving away this book?
Classic Red Skull cover. Cosmic Cube Saga begins. Iron Man versus Submariner story continued in Tales to Astonish A2. This is Tales of Suspense, number 80 from 1966. A UK pricing variant. And it is restored. It is a C1 slight restoration, which includes a small amount of color touch.
Nice.
I'm trying, Wilbur.
Breathe.
I am effing trying here.
Pence variant, baby. Congratulations.
No, you don't tell me when to relax.
God damn it.
See? It's not just here in Canada, it's also in Australia as well. Wow.
All right. We're down to the final 5 here.
Rob, these next 2 spins directly belong to our friend Peter from Triple G Comics.
All right, Peter. I see
Pete.
some. I have a feeling. Yeah, I knew this one was coming up.
Yeah,
he's gonna love that one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was just looking at it.
And what's next? Oh, I guess another one. They said Peter G. Oh shit! It better not be that one. If he gets. Okay. Good.
Oh, backdoor.
Oh, holy shit! Oh my God. Okay, everyone who's left, if you have the people who are left are all freaking just are spoiled now. All right, they're lucky these books have made it around.
This is a Peter book. This one,
Peter, your first book. newsstand variant, Masters of the Universe #1, his first book dedicated to the Masters of the Universe.
That's a Pete book right there.
Congratulations, 7.5 white pages. First full comic devoted to the Masters of the Universe based on the Marvel or Mattel action figures. Banger. Certified banger. And if that wasn't enough, this book, this is actually the second Golden Age book. It does fall in the Golden Age category. It is from 1952. Stories by Otto Binder. And cover, let's see, does it tell me who the cover is? Cover and art by C.C. Beck. This is a robot cover, so automatically you know it was difficult for me to give up. King Cole appearance inside. This is Captain Marvel Adventures 129 in a 4.0.
Oh, God, Peter hit me.
Yeah.
Ow!
Apropos that it's Peter, no less.
Thank you.
So there you are, sir. Oh, shit.
Slap me silly and call me Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet baby Jesus. That's exactly.
Baby Jesus. Let's go.
All right.
Look who's upset now. Oh, it's not just Chris. It's the good Dr.
Oh, wait, there's more. Who's next?
Yes. Son of Crom.
Son of Crom. All right. What the heck did I just watch? Oh
boy.
Son of Crom. You, sir, prepare to be yelled at by Mad Spidey and Chris.
I forgot this was in there. Okay.
The only Silver Age Spider-Man book in this thing, a sub 100, Amazing Spider-Man 58, the first appearance of the Spider Slayer 2 outfit. There you go. J. Jonah Jameson looking super menacing. I'm coming to get you, Spider-Man.
Wow. It's a good book.
Congratulations. Spider Slayer cover and appearance is Zaza Zubu, Professor Smite. Story by Stan Lee, obviously, and of course the GOAT, Senior. All right, we've got 2 people left. Who are they?
I'm not having a good time right now. But, this guy makes me smile. It's the real James Willie.
The real James Willie. Let's see what you got. Banger either way, really.
And I think he said Beth is going to be watching for him.
All right, well, number 20. I love this book. I love it a lot. This is good. Beth or James, whoever's there for him. Here we go. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #1, the Marvel Battle Lines variant. Just an absolute gorgeous cover. Beautiful book. Congratulations. And this is the first, this is the volume 1 of Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider, not the current volume that's going on, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. And the final book goes to whom?
We should spin it. Just like
Okay.
Ilson, just in case he doesn't win it.
Just in case.
We just want to make sure
that
Richard from Team Ohana wins this final book.
Richard, let's see what you get.
Anything can happen on the internet. Anything can happen. Oh, no, he didn't win. No, I'm kidding. He won.
There you are, number 26. Congratulations. All right. Silliness
Richard,
aside.
Thank you for your support.
There it is, Dr. Aphra 2, the 1 in 25 variant in the Rod Reese featuring those droids. Yes. Congratulations, sir. 9.4 white pager. Rod Reese. It's just
that one kind of hurts.
Those insane droids. Congratulations, all on that. Appreciate that. Now, that still brings us to the last thing here. Now, do we want to auction this all as one lot, or do we want to split it in two?
Let's do it all as one.
One lot. You got it.
Excellent. Do it all
Excellent.
as one. And
all right.
Should I go through the books again for new?
Just a quick thing.
Sure.
So that everyone can know.
Again, from Shortbox, we're auctioning off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. 7 books. Sorry. This big omnibus 1 through 50 G.I. Joe. That's the only soft cover. The rest are hardcover. Sam and Twitch 1, I think it's the 1 through 13 issues. These 2 awesome Stranger Things stories outside of the series hardcovers. Tenement for folks who follow the Bone Orchard books. Port of Earth, another nice hardcover alien invasion book. And then Die. 6 folks get sucked into a fantasy world, much like Jumanji. Great art in that book. About, what did I say? I think $350, $400 value, and shipping is included, obviously.
That's awesome. All right, so guys, this lot, one big lot, get all. We're gonna start the bidding at $100, which is way below value there. You guys, just when we put the start line in here. Start now, and then I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes. We're going to use the standard bidding that we use on Comics Curing Cancer is this, that for 2 minutes you can go ahead and bid early, bid often. At the 2 minute mark, we stop taking new bidders. Then we're going to continue to let those people who had been bidding continue to bid until everybody else folds and one person remains. Then at that point, that's who the winner is. That way there's no sniping, whatever else. That is the travel size G.I. Joe. I don't know what you're talking about, Austin.
Would you like a bigger one, my friend?
It's endorsed by airline stewardesses everywhere. You put it behind the door and it blocks anybody from intruding your hotel room. So there you go. Our starting bidder is at $100. This is a 4 to 5x value retail set of books. These are all brand new. Even if you're not sitting there all of them, think about this. Get the one you want, sell the others. You're gonna do quite well on this. This is phenomenal. Look at Stranger Things. Who doesn't like Stranger Things? There you go. Man Cave Comics drops in at $200. Nice to see you there.
Way to go,
yeah.
Doc.
You $200. I still haven't got my timer started. I'm like fumbling on my app. Timer. Come on, new timer. 2 minutes.
I see Son of Crom and Heizu are speaking about Son of Crom wants to send his prize win to Heizu. Son of Crom, I reach out to Rob. Rob's Fat Stacks on Instagram.
It's really difficult to be flipping things around, to be honest.
This one's a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, but we can try to talk. I mean, it's just really difficult because I have hundreds of orders that I got to try to pack and stuff. And these, I don't remember, these types of things are hard. But so there's our timers going off. 128 remaining, $200 the bid on all of these books. Shipping is included. My God, if you're overseas, what a deal. Omnibo, where are you?
And the art, actually have another copy. I brought this home to read.
Nice.
So this is the fantasy one. It's an interesting, it's different types. There's sci-fi and different worlds these kids play in. And then obviously, per the plot, they get trapped in this world for 30 years and have to have their own adventures. And super cool. This is the brand new version, unopened, that'll be included in this as well. So a great book. These Stranger Things, the art is just so. If you're into Stranger Things, you've got to have these.
Yeah, there you guys. This is a steal again. We're at $200. The value on this over $400. 27 seconds remaining. Don't forget, we don't have to. We're not trying to be the highest bid right here. Don't have to wait. Get your bid in now, and then we will keep going until the last person remains. It's going to come. Daymare's already folding right now. It's Man Cave's going to walk away with a steal at $200. Incredible. We hit the end line in here now.
Okay. Rob Demers has folded, so
Yep.
Doc's the man.
Wow. Congratulations, Doc. That is a steal of a deal. We'll go ahead and get that in there. Appreciate Shortbox donating that.
Yeah.
So
Happy to
much.
do it.
Appreciate you guys. All right. So I just want to do a generic shout out to everybody on the membership. I'm not going to go through the reading the members and stuff this week, just simply because I didn't have time to update them. But the channel members, of course, are what make this a lot of this possible. Where we can do this international shipping and stuff. They're supporting Comics Curing Cancer throughout the year by being channel members on this channel. The super chats you guys have been doing all throughout the way, everything else. And that allows us to be able to ship internationally and everything and ship to you guys all this stuff at no cost and everything, and get the packing materials, make sure your stuff is properly packaged and get that out without just being buried in those costs. So thank you guys all so much for that and putting up with the commercials from time to time on the show. All right. And on that note, of course, I also want to remind everyone in just about 45 minutes, on this channel will be the next show. We'll do Saturday Night Shenanigans. You see some dad jokes, battles, and we will have various mystery boxes available throughout the show. The comic art auction is tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And then Kicking It with K-Pop will kick off the overnight, just like last night. She was on with Comic Journey, the Insomniacs. They got a bunch of live artists doing live drawings and selling, and it's a great opportunity to get some amazing pieces with only a handful of folks awake for that. The morning will kick off with Breakfast with Brian on Sunday, and then at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, we will be dropping the comic book auction, our main event, with tons of slabs, raw books. That's where we've got the Amazing Spider-Man 129. We've got the Ultimate Fallout 4. We've got the Secret Wars 8 Canadian price variant triple signed. We've got some cool books that are definitely going to be available there. Guys, you're not going to want to miss it. Swing on by and check it out. Appreciate you all so much. And as we always say, until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.